Hey everyone, we are doing Unit 7a, still working with exponents, and today we're dividing exponential expressions. So you can see right away in the examples we have a division bar in each expression. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do when we have to divide an expression, we're going to treat it like every other exponential problem we've done so far. We know that x to the 8th power means x multiplied by itself 8 times, and I'm going to write that out. So I'm going to put my fraction bar, and I'm going to write x times another x 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then the denominator x 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with the fraction, if I have the same number on the numerator and the denominator, I'm going to make a little note to myself up here. If I have the same thing on the numerator and the denominator, like for example 5 divided by 5, those numbers cancel out and I just get 1 as my answer. 5 divided by 5 is just 1. That works the same with a letter. If I have the letter x in the numerator and x in the denominator, those numbers cancel out letters and I just get 1. So what I'm going to look right here is I'm going to look for pairs that give me the number 1 that I can cancel out. So I'm going to cancel out this. Here's a pair, 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 and then I ran out in the denominator, but I still have 3 copies of x in the numerator. So I can't cancel anymore, and now it's time to write my final answer. So I'm going to put my fraction bar here, and I'm left over with 3 copies of x in the numerator, but I don't have to write that out. I can just write x to the 3rd power. In the denominator, I have nothing left. When there's nothing left, we don't write 0. We know that when the fraction is empty in the denominator, I write 1. So my answer is x cubed over 1, or you can just write this as x cubed. All right, next problem. I have a couple things to expand. So first I'm going to expand my x's, then I'm going to expand my y's. So my x's are x times x, my y's are y, y, y. I have a fraction bar. I'm going to do my x's again. I have 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My y's, I have only 1. Okay, now I'm going to look for pairs that cancel. Here's a pair that cancels. Here's a pair. Ran out of x's on the top. No more x's. I have 3 y's. Let's see if I can cancel any. This pair cancels. And I have 2 y's left over on the numerator. So to write my final answer, I scan the numerator of my fraction. All I have left are 2 y's, so I write y squared. All I have left in the bottom, let's carefully count these up, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. X to the 5th. All right, next problem. I have 5x to the 5th, so I'm going to expand this. 5, I have an x, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y's. Denominator, I have a 10. I have an x squared, x, and I have 1 y. Let's cancel. X cancels, y cancels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 y's left in the top, only 1 x in the bottom. So don't forget about this number 5 as well. I have a 5, and then we said 4 y's. The denominator, I have a 10, and only 1 x. The last thing to do with this problem, this is a little bit different than the ones we've done before, is that I have this fraction right here. Oh, I don't like the way that looked. I have this fraction right here, 5 over 10. I can reduce that fraction. I can reduce that by dividing the numerator by 5 and dividing the denominator by 5. And I get 5 divided by 5 is just 1, y to the 4th. And on the bottom, 10 divided by 5 is 2x. There's my final answer. All right, the last example. Okay, let's write this out. We have 2x times another x, that's x squared. The bottom, I have to write a lot of 8's here. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might be thinking I'm crazy right now, because some of you guys can do this in your head. There are 2 x's up here. There are 8 in the bottom. And some of you might be like, oh, I already know that I'm going to cancel 2, and there are 6 left. And if you can do that math in your head, that's excellent. I want you to do that. But I also want you to have the option to write this out. All right, so what we have left in the numerator is just 2. In the denominator is a 10. And we said we counted these x's, and there were 6 of them, x to the 6th. And the last thing we're going to do is reduce this fraction right here, 2 over 10, by dividing by 2 and dividing by 2. And we get 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5, x to the 6th. Final answer. All right, you guys should practice this skill with your homework, and I believe right now we're at homework 4. Oh, no, homework 5, I think. Double check that. But practice dividing on your homework. Good luck.